What do people not like about Scorpio? Scorpio can be very enigmatic and intense, and sometimes they go quiet and they use the old silent treatment. You don't know what you've done wrong, and they won't tell you. They kind of expect you to grovel a bit. This can be incredibly energy sapping, and it can feel like they are energy vampires, constantly wanting you to validate them and cater to their emotions when you don't even understand these complex emotions, and nor do they. Sometimes the Scorpio moods come out of nowhere, and it's these rapid changes in their mood that can also disconcert people, and that's why you Scorpios may get a bad reaction. People can't keep up with where you're at and the changes you're going through. Scorpio also demand very high standards in love. They can be very intense, and sometimes if you're having an off day, if you're not on, if you're not showing them enough love, affection, or whatever they expect from you, or feedback, they can quickly become very sullen, disappointed, and go quiet. So it can be exhausting keeping up with Scorpio, right? So Scorpio, cut your partner some slack. Just sometimes realize they're going through their own stuff. They're having their own moods. They're having their own issues. Not everything is about you, because Scorpios turn to interpret everything as being against them. So you may be upset for a reason totally unrelated to them, and they think it's them. And then they might take it sort of out on you in a passive-aggressive way and make the situation worse. Also, Scorpio, don't jump to the extreme. Sometimes Scorpios tend to interpret everything in the extreme, right? Rather than taking a more moderate view, because usually they need to use Occam's razor, so to speak. So the most sort of benign, logical, basic answer is probably the right one. The more extreme solutions or the more extreme interpretations probably are not the right ones, right? Also, I know Scorpio have the spidey senses and a good intuition, but sometimes when you're getting this feeling about someone, maybe you think someone's a really bad person and you could be dead right, but your partner may not be ready for that information yet. So give it to them slowly. Don't expect them to just totally believe you all the time. Sometimes time will prove you right, and that's great for you. You know, you can say, I was right all along, but don't expect your partner to quickly come on board with everything that you're intuiting. Scorpios can be very possessive and controlling, and I know there are other signs like Taurus that can be as well. You want to possess and totally own your partner, and you want the relationship to be very, very exclusive, but sometimes all relationships need space and a bit of fresh air, which you have to maybe accept. Right,